Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, subscribed. I'm truly grateful for all of those great energies. And what makes me even happier, that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading is going to be helpful for all of you. In this video, we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of November in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's get started. The center of your reading, you do have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the card when you're kind of assessing things in your life. Since this is a money, career, finance reading, this is all about that you're assessing that whatever you've been working on, is it bringing you the rewards, what you've been hoping for or not. This is kind of has this very analytical feel when you're kind of taking count of everything that's been going on with you from work perspective. So for example, you've been working for a company for a while and you've been kind of wondering, okay, am I going to get that promotion? Am I going to get that raise that I've been wanting for? Or you started your own business and you're kind of taking account, okay, is this business gonna be bringing me the money that I'm hoping for, right? Like this is kind of like when you invested some effort, energy into something, and you're kind of wondering if you're gonna get the results that you're hoping for. But this is also the card of manifestation, when you kind of need to be patient, and through your patience, your waiting and your hard work, you're able to manifest whatever you're hoping for. So this is a very kind of interesting card from that perspective. Definitely brings results on the long term, but generally it has this feel of, okay, am I getting what I've been working for? But let's see what are the surrounding energies. Your reading starts with the Death card. The Death card is the card of major transition. Some of you are going through definitely some major shift in the work environment. And this is the change that you know, you shouldn't resist. Generally, it is like a natural change that's happening in your life. It is indicating an end of an era and starting a new one. This is when you're kind of, some of you are finalizing a project, some of you are finalizing a role, and some of you are kind of finishing up with the company that you've been working for, because, you know, you've been kind of waiting, and maybe nothing has been happening. This is kind of like this major transition where, you know, like you know, you should just go with the flow and don't resist the change. This can be a new opportunity coming in. This is the card of out with the old, in with the new, where some of you are starting a new position, some of you are starting a new business, some of you might be like, you know, breaking up with your old employer and starting with a new. Now, if you are kind of having your own business, whenever the Death card comes in, it's kind of like tells us that, okay, if you're doing your business on the side, maybe it is time for you to actually devote more time for this business, right? But obviously the decision is yours. The next we have here is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, it has this very lovely, nostalgic, caring energy. This is kind of it can be a card for some of you dealing with children, but this is kind of like a lovely energy when people are kind of taking care of each other, and kind of like a law of attraction as well, which I'm not kind of surprised, because, you know, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about trying to manifest something. But you know, the Six of Cups is has this nostalgic feel to it, when you're kind of bumping into your old co-workers, your old boss, somebody that you haven't seen for a while, and you know, you're kind of reconnecting and you're reminiscing about, oh my God, do you remember how great it was to work on project XYZ? How great it was for us to collaborate. And you know, sometimes it can lead to something new. Sometimes, like, you know, they're gonna offer you something that, oh, why don't you come and work with me? definitely great nostalgic feel to it. And then you have here the Two of Wands, which is an indication of some kind of a decision that you have to make. The story of this card is that, this person has achieved a lot, and he's kind of knows deep inside that there's more for him to discover. The whole world is ahead of him. So what does that mean? Some of you might be working for a company for a while, and you might be wondering, okay, I think I can do more than this. Some of you are wondering if you want to start your own business. Some of you are hoping for another promotion, or some of you are kind of need to make a decision between two options as well. There's definitely two options indicating here. Usually the challenge with this card, whatever you achieved, is kind of holding you back a little bit. But I think you're going to know which way to go, because you can see that one path is going to be clear for you on this card. And we have here the Fool as the continuation of it, which is, I'm not surprised. You had the Death card, which is telling us that an era of your career is ending and a new one is beginning. And the Fool is the confirmation that you're going to take a leap of faith into something new, right? Like we have here the Two of Wands, which is indicating some kind of a decision. And I think the Fool is confirming that you're going to take that leap of faith into this new direction, whatever this new direction it is for you. As I said, it is different for everybody, but definitely a new chapter in your career. And this is kind of like the energy when you are very excited, you're kind of carefree, you're going into the unknown, but you know that you have a lot of expectations with it, and it is a very hopeful, very positive new beginning. Now for the last two cards, we have here two cards that came out. One of them is the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So let's start with the Five of Cups first, and then we will talk about the Ace of Swords. The Five of Cups is all about regrets. It is all about focusing on losses, focusing on negatives, focusing on rejection. So some of you, maybe you've been rejected for a promotion. Some of you might have been rejected to lead a project, or some of you might have you've been looking for a job and you've been not getting anywhere, and some of you might have lost even a job, right? You kind of had the Death card, you have the Five of Cups. That's definitely something that ended in your career. And the Five of Cups is always kind of tells us that, okay, you've been kind of mopping over spilled your milk. And definitely what this card is telling us, that not everything has been lost. There's way more opportunities for us. You just need to look at things from a different perspective and not focus on the negative, focus on the positive. If you need any kind of help with it, I do have a video that is full of positive affirmations regarding work. So maybe that's something for you to check out if you need to be a little bit more positive. But let's focus on the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is lovely because it is the card of victory. It is the card of new beginning. It is the card of breakthrough and enlightenment. So for some of you, there's definitely a breakthrough coming in, which can be some kind of a new beginning, something that would stimulate you mentally. But also this is the card of communication. This is the card of contract. So maybe there's a contract coming in. There's some kind of an email or paperwork that is here that you will need to deal with. But the Ace of Swords is a lovely energy, because it can be also an indication that you're able to win over this feeling of looking into the past continuously and focusing on what was not working for you. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading resonated with you and helped you. And you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the reading gets out to as many people as possible, those who need it most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. But I'm always very happy to read what's going on in your life. What is that you're evaluating? What is this new beginning? What is the decision that you had to make. Put it in the comments. And next we have here the Page of Wands. So the pages are an indication of people as well, younger people, especially if you've been working with children. I think that's going to be a confirmation. But the Page of Wands is, pages definitely bring some kind of messages. So maybe this messenger is the one who's bringing this new opportunity, this new contract. Definitely great from that point of view. Generally, whenever the Page of Wands comes up, it is kind of like an indication that you are at the early stages of making plans. So, for example, if you are thinking about looking for a job, you've been just kind of browsing around, see what's around, updating your resumes, but you're kind of already thinking that yeah, I should start applying. Even if you are thinking about opening your own business, this card might be kind of just telling us that okay, you are doing market research, you are looking at what the competitors are doing, but overall it is indicating that you are planning your next move, right? You kind of have two planning cards. Both the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands are indicating that you are planning your next move, whether you're trying to open your own business or whether you are wanna find a new job. And the next card we have here is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of an offer. Knights are all about action, and generally this one is a little bit slow, because you know, slow and steady wins the race, and he's focusing on to make sure all the all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. Definitely he is somebody who's meticulous of doing a very thorough job. He's great at planning, right? So you kind of have another card that's talking about planning, because you know, one of the challenges with the with this knight, that, as I said, he plans a lot and he's a little bit stubborn. So I think there's definitely lots of plans are happening here, but you know, when he gets started, when he gets going, he is somebody who delivers, because he is very reliable, he's very faithful, and he knows how to be successful. Again, it can be an indication of an offer coming in for some of you if you're not necessarily planning your own business. Generally, if it's an offer, it's a solid offer, something that you should really consider. It can be also a sign that some of you are making some kind of an offer. Let's say you're buying a business, let's say you're buying a home, you're buying a car. It might be that you're making an offer, and this is a great indication that the offer is going to be accepted. And now the next we have here is the lovely energy of the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of financial stability, financial independence. When you've been working hard to create whatever your wish is, you've been working hard to accumulate your wealth, and this is the card that's showing that you accumulated a lot, and and your work is your hard work pays off. Again, like you know, you can see that she is living in luxury, in she has great clothes, she is full of pentacles, she's full of money. So this can be kind of a couple of things. Some of you might be working on your own business, and it is indicating that the business is running well and you're financially independent, and you're very, very successful. Even if you don't have your own business, this is a lovely card, because you know, she is able to achieve everything she wants. She is well rewarded for the hard work. She's enjoying the fruit of her labor. Some of you might be actually thinking about retiring, but it's very interesting because this card actually can mean of purchasing a property. So some of you, I think, buying a property might be definitely in the cards. And what's kind of interesting, when you look at the original kind of design for it, she's always keep thinking about herself before investing. So for some of you, just you know, make sure that you're not spending all of your money, and you're kind of leaving some left for you for later times. But then when you're kind of looking at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Pentacles. We talked about pages bringing some kind of a message. And again, this can be an offer that's coming in that you should hold on to really well. Overall, I think this is a lovely reading. I think you should definitely focus on the positive. There are some great developments here. You're in the middle of some kind of a change, but I think a new beginning is coming in, which brings you lots of financial stability. So dear Virgo, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.